Hi, I'm Ed Burley. I'm a retired U.S. Army Brigadier General and a retired Assistant United States Attorney. I'm an Army veteran of both Iraq and Afghanistan. I'm here to talk to you today about the upcoming presidential election. Now, many of my friends have asked, do I support Donald Trump because of his supposed strong support for the military and national security? I've had to tell them, no, I do not, because Mr. Trump's words and actions do show that he does not respect the military or the sacrifice of its members. Now, Trump from the start has shown that he doesn't respect military service. He ridiculed the late Senator John McCain and his 5 years as a prisoner of war during the Vietnam War. Those were long years in which Senator McCain was tortured repeatedly, and he refused an early release to support his fellow prisoners. Trump criticized the family of Army Captain Humayun Khan, who was killed by a suicide bomber in Iraq. Now, Captain Khan ran towards a suspicious vehicle at a checkpoint that his unit was maintaining, and he told his troops to move away for their safety just before an improvised explosive device, or IED, went off. He sacrificed himself for his troops. You know, Trump once told one of his cabinet members that Vietnam would have been a waste of time for me. Only suckers went to Vietnam. My dad went to Vietnam, as many of your parents or many of you. Trump's own chief of staff, Marine Corps General John Kelly, accompanied Trump in 2017 to visit Arlington National Cemetery on Memorial Day. Now, General Kelly's son, First Lieutenant Robert Kelly, was a Marine like his father and is now buried there at Arlington after being killed in action in 2010. Robert Kelly was a platoon leader in an infantry unit, and he was killed in Afghanistan. At Robert's gravesite, Trump turned to General Kelly and asked, "I don't get it. What was in it for them?" For him, everything is transactional, and nothing is about service to something greater, like country. A year later, while visiting France, Trump refused to go to the American World War I cemetery at Belleau Wood, where the Marine Corps has many troops that died during the war. Trump didn't want to go because it was raining and it would mess up his hair. He stated, "Why should I go to that cemetery? It's filled with losers." Mr. Trump does not understand the sacrifices of our military. He does not respect us as veterans. For him, it's all about the money. Now, Trump does care about the look of the military. After visiting the French Bastille Day, he wanted a parade like that, or the Russian May Day, with tanks and vehicles driving down the streets of Washington, D.C., and lots of lines of well-uniformed troops marching, sort of like he did in his military high school. He doesn't want to be seen with actual veterans, though. In 2019, Captain Luis Avila was selected to sing God Bless America. Now, Captain Avila served 5 tours of combat, and he lost a leg in an IED attack in Afghanistan. As a result, he shows the signs of his injuries. Trump told General Mark Milley, "Why do you bring people here like that? No one wants to see that, the wounded. Never let him appear in public again." That's what he thinks about real veterans, real soldiers, like you and like me. Now, just this month, Trump was asked about traumatic brain injuries, or TBI, suffered by our troops during an Iranian missile strike on Al-Assad Air Base during the end of his presidency. This reporter asked about the severity of the injuries, and Trump responded, "What does injured mean? You mean because they had a headache?" 80 American troops suffered TBI injuries from those attacks. Like those troops, I suffered TBI from several IED attacks in Iraq. In each case, I lost my hearing for about 3 days, and I still have headaches to this day that are daily and severe. Trump doesn't care about or even try to understand the sacrifices that our military goes through. Trump does not understand the virtues that we live by: duty, honor, country. Self-sacrifice is a foreign concept to him, as is the importance of standing by our allies who have stood by us. As a result of his actions, I have joined with the National Security Leaders for America in signing a letter endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris for president. She has shown unwavering support for America's military, our Gold Star families who have lost a family member in the line of duty, and for our veterans. We need someone true to their word, someone in the White House who understands the value of duty and honor, someone who will put our country and its defense first. Please vote for Vice President Harris as our next President of the United States. Thank you.